Hello, and welcome to my video series designed for employees who want to understand and calculate their own paychecks. In this episode, we'll discuss the fundamental calculation used in the 2024 IRS Publication 15T, which is publicly available. If you want to follow along, please refer to the publication starting on page 56, where we'll discuss the percentage method tables for manual payroll systems with Forms W-4 from 2020 or later. Here we have an example of an employee who has filled out their employee withholding certificate, or commonly known as the W-4, as married, filing jointly, or qualifying surviving spouse. In step 2, they have indicated with this checkbox that they are doing multiple jobs. Step 3, they have a total of $2,500 listed. Step 4A is $0, 4B is $0, and 4C is $10. Let's go through an employee example. Last week, Kanye worked a total of 46.4 hours, comprising 40 regular hours and 6.4 hours of overtime. His regular pay rate is $30 per hour, while his overtime rate is $45 per hour. Let's break down Kanye's gross pay for the week. Regular hours is 40 hours times 30 is $1,200, and the overtime is 6.4 hours times $45 is $288, with a gross pay of $1,488. Kanye does not contribute to a 401k plan and is not enrolled in a Cafeteria 125 benefits. Additionally, there are no other deductions from Kanye's pay, making his taxable wage for the week $1,488. We're going to use pages 56 and 57 to help us calculate his federal income tax withholding for the week based on that $1,488 in taxable wage. So we'll start with the first calculation. Step 1A of page 56 asks us to enter the employee's total taxable wage for the pay period, which is $1,488. We're going to enter the number of pay periods for the year, which is 52. In 1C, it asks us to enter the amount from step 4A. There was 0, so we'll list 0 here. And we're going to divide line 1C by the number on line 1B, which gives us 0. If we add lines 1A and 1D, we come up with $1,488. And step 1F, we enter the amount from step 4B of the employee's Form W-4, which was 0. And then we'll divide line 1F by the number of 1B, which is 52, will give us 0. When we subtract line 1G from line 1E, we get $1,488. This is the adjusted wage amount. Now we're going to go on to step 2, and the first 3 questions of step 2 relies on page 57. Because the box was checked, we are looking on this side of the table. Form W-4, step 2 checkbox. Notice the other side mentions that step 2 Form W-4 is not checked. So in 2A, the question is, find the row in the standard withholding rate schedule of if the box in step 2 of the W-4 form is not checked, or Form W-4, step 2 checkbox withholding rate schedule if it has been checked. Now the percentage method tables in this section in which the amount on line 1H is at least the amount in column A, but less than in column B. So we had 1488 So we're looking for not more than $14.88, but not less, something in between, which happens to be this fourth set of numbers. 2A would be from the column A of this row is 1,188. Enter the amount from column C of that row, $104.38. Enter the percentage from column D of that row is 22%. Now we can expand out our questions. Step 2D, when we subtract line 2A from line 1H, we have $300. Multiply the amount on line 2D by the percentage on line 2C, which is $66. Now we're going to add lines 2B and 2E. This is the tentative withholding amount, $170.30. Then we're going to enter the amount from step 3. Remember, that was $2,500. We're going to divide the amount on line 3A by the number of pay periods in line 1B. 1B was 52, which represents 52 weeks for a weekly payroll. Here, when you do this calculation, it's okay to round to the nearest penny. Subtract line 3B from line 2F, which gives us $122.30. On the Form W-4, Step 4C, the employee had indicated an additional $10 per pay period withholding. So we're going to add line 3C and 4A. This is the amount to withhold from the employee wages this pay period. We have successfully calculated the employee's check federal withholding for this period at $132.30. Thanks for watching.